Welcome back to Your Road to Home, your guide to the people and the heart behind our community here in the Carbon Valley. I'm Kendra Badgekar with LPT Realty, here with...
And I'm Maxine Carey with Vector Bank, and we are here with Miss Karen with Enjoyable Noise. And as you can see, well, you can see maybe two of the pianos, but you are a piano instructor, correct?
I am. I am.
Do private lessons?
I do private lessons in a group setting.
Okay.
Is kind of how I put it. Yeah.
Because you have
I have
five.
five. I have five pianos in here. Yes.
And that is some enjoyable noise.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So tell us about Enjoyable Noise. How long have you been teaching?
I have been teaching since the late 90s.
Okay.
And I've been in Colorado since 2001.
Okay.
And in Frederick since 2005. So I've been around for a while.
Very cool. What brought you to this area?
I just love the mountains. I love being in this, nature, being able to go out on the weekends and just the weather is a lot nicer than the Midwest for me. So that's where
Fair
I grew up. Yeah.
320 days of sunshine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's what I love the sunshine. That really brings me joy for sure.
That's awesome.
So are you teaching all ages, or is it mostly...
Yes, I am teaching all ages. I've got even some adult kids. They are. I have some adults taking piano. Some of them are even taking piano with their kids. So I have a
nice.
program. I have a special kind of tuition rate for parents who want to join their kids in doing it. So I figure it's a nice family activity to do together.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is really great. When did you learn to play the piano?
I started around 6 or 7, and I grew up in a household that it was just part of how we did things. We had music. My grandparents were involved in music. They sang, they played piano, they did all the things, and so it just became part of the fabric of our family makeup. So
I think that's typical, like when I was young too. I don't know about you, but everybody had to play an instrument.
Yeah.
It just, it kind of isn't really how it is anymore,
right.
but it really is.
But it could be.
It helps your brain. Playing an instrument. Playing an instrument helps you learn other things quicker.
Yes, it does. It definitely does. It involves the whole brain. In fact, there's a lot of research done about that. And I have it does engage the whole body, your ears, your eyes, your touch, all the senses are involved. And I like to link those all up, especially in the way that I teach it, because you don't necessarily just learn how to play the piano and maybe go as slow or as fast as you want. You need to be able to play along with backing tracks, which are kind of like a metronome, if anybody knows what that is. Oh, yeah. And it's kind of a sneaky way to make it more enjoyable, but also to also really bring up the level of, passing a song is not just passing it at your own at your own, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it brings the objectives very clear for the kids, and they are actually really motivated by that. They're like, oh yeah, I want to get my 3 stars, or I want to get a score that's something I can be excited and proud of.
Well, it's nice too because it's connected with an app. So you've got modern technology with the piano, and kids are obviously very attracted to the screen. So it helps keep that aspect of it exciting for them too.
Yeah, it does.
Do you have the metronome on an app, or did Miss Karen make you buy one?
No, we do have one on
You
the
do.
app. Okay. We also have Miss Karen's app.
Yeah. So when you're playing along, like I learned also, I don't know, as an instrument player, you also need to know how to play along with others, play well with others, and know how to keep a pace with it. So that's basically what that app is. It's allowing you to play along with other musicians, so to speak. And so that way, that's why I called it a fancy metronome. It's not. It's not really like a real. It is, but it's. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
But it helps them keep the tempo.
Yes, they keep the tempo. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's awesome. Well, Brinley's been taking piano classes with you now for 2 years. It's been 2 years already.
Yeah.
And she has excelled way fast. I mean, I took piano lessons as a kid, but the way that we learned back then was so much slower than what you have available now. And she's just been zooming through and can play songs that, like, she'll just sit down at the piano and play for us right after dinner because it's right in our dining room right by us. And she'll just serenade everybody after dinner. And I am just so impressed with how fast she's growing and how many different songs she can play.
Oh,
It's
I know.
impressive.
She's really been putting in some great discipline too. Like, she's just naturally wanting to has the drive to wanna keep moving forward, which I
Because
love.
you made it so fun for her. Like, this is her highlight of the week, is coming to see you and
I love that.
get her lesson in. So yeah, you've done a really great job with her.
Thank you so much. And that just accentuates, like, even though I have more than one kid in my studio at the same time, they really are getting a private lesson in a group, and they can go at their pace. They can go at whatever pace they that they're driven to do. So I really like that. And it's cool because some kids can see other kids at a higher level, and they can see and be kind of motivated by the other people in the room. And of course, they all have headphones on, but they can see, oh, they're playing that, and they might
It's a
just
healthy competition.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
It
for
is.
sure.
Yeah, I really love that.
That's awesome. And it helps with self-confidence for kids too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
You know, I think, you know, playing an instrument and brings that confidence to the kids. So that's awesome.
And you do voice lessons as well, right?
I do. It's something that I've always done together as a kid. I was like, I want to sing, and so I sing. Then I play the piano for myself and accompany myself. So those are some different add-ons that I do offer here for students who are already taking piano with me. Then they have the opportunity to go ahead and take some private voice lessons with me as well. So
That's very cool.
yeah.
Putting the two together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you showcase these kids, because you do something really special for them.
Oh, you mean the recitals? Yes. So 2 times a year they get to perform in front of other parents, other kids, and we prepare ahead of time with some rehearsals beforehand as well. But we do that twice a year. So we do that typically in December and in May. So that's been a really the kids kind of like before they do it, they're not so sure what to expect, but you know, I encourage them, have them do it, and then after that they're like, well, when's the next recital?
Yeah.
After it's such a big high, because it's like so much fun to be able to do that and deal with the nerves and know how to handle that, and then have it energize them as well. So
Wow, that's great. That is great. You do that here locally in the community?
yes, I do. Yeah. So we do that here at St. Bridget's Episcopal over on Johnson. It's just on the other side. Just on
Oh, so the acoustics in there are probably
yeah.
amazing.
Have you been in there?
No,
Oh,
I
but
haven't.
it's really nice. Yeah.
It is. It's a really pretty church.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And it's like nice and intimate. It's not like gigantic space, but it's not. It's just the perfect size. So.
So are you taking new students? You have room for new students?
I do.
Okay.
Yep. I typically I have a 4:15, 5:15, 6:15 Monday through Thursday. So those are the kind of like the hours that people can go, oh yeah, that's when Miss Karen does her lessons. So yeah.
And you do them in the group setting, like we said.
Yes.
There's 5 pianos
Yeah.
here, so there's a few
Yeah.
kids in the room.
Exactly. And then when they, get to a point where either maybe there's 2 ends of the spectrum that I do this, what I'm going to tell you, but if they're super frustrated and things just aren't going right, I let them go out and play on my big baby grands in a separate studio space. Or the other time I like to let them do that too is like if they've completed a song and they just like really want to hear it played out in a bigger space and a bigger piano, they get to go ahead and do that and experience what it's like to play on that type of piano as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Wow, and then the wish list at home is a baby grand.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, exactly. So it's nice. It's a nice little variety of things I do get to experience. And I'm also doing some bonus things this year in my program. Like we're going to get to go to this in-home piano gallery. There's a man that I know and I have a relationship with, and I've done this before, where he has a bunch of player pianos, and I think he even has like a pipe organ.
Oh,
He's got different things in his home, and we're going to go ahead and be able to get a chance to do a little field trip there this year.
That's so
and
cool.
we're going to go to some concerts as well. So there's going to be some additional things to just continue to build experiences as well as community experiences together too, like doing some piano party type things too. So I'm excited about that.
So you're
fun.
building relationships between your students who maybe don't go to school together or know one another.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah. So piano doesn't have to be a solitary, like go to, by themselves. I know with sports and different things they get to see and build relationships. And that's something here that I want to do for students as well. So
Love that. That's really cool. I don't think they're getting that anywhere else in piano lessons. I mean, that's really special.
Unique.
That you
That's,
take your time to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So when you're not Miss Karen teaching, where can we find you? What do you like to do?
Well, I have a couple of things I really enjoy. One is that I do like getting up into the mountains and hiking. I'm definitely one of those that like to do that. And another thing I like to do is, actually I'm going to pick her up here.
Yeah, bring your mascot.
I have my little mascot, and you might have heard her like chewing on her bone in the background, but we have Dolce, little Miss Dolce. She's my mascot. But the reason I brought her in here at the moment is because on occasion, when I can fit it in, I like to take her to agility classes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That's
I just
amazing.
seen something on agility classes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does she like to do it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does like to do it. Yeah.
Is there a local place you take her to?
Yeah, there's a place. It used to be.
There's one in Longmont.
It used to be in Mead, and now one just opened, and she just opened up her full-time type thing in Longmont. So we'll have to exchange some ideas on what you might know about that.
Yeah,
but
I think I might take my dog there.
yeah, that'd be kind
cool.
of fun. We could take them at this.
Yeah.
They could be little partners.
Yes.
Be like,
And
are they brother and sister? They're like, we don't know, maybe.
Yeah, and so I do love, because I just can tell she loves it, and it just makes me feel really good when I get to do that with her. So
That's very cool.
yeah.
Love that.
Well, dogs are a big part of our family too, right? So we
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do things for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And tell us how you came up with her name.
Yes, so her name is Dolce, and of course, there's a lot of people who ask me why I named her that, and they might have some other ideas, but the real reason why I called her that is because I want to give her a musical name, and so in the classical era, music, Bach, Beethoven, all those, they use Italian words to explain how to do the song or how you want to express the song. So dolce is Italian for to play sweetly. So that's why I decided to name her that. And she really lives up to her name. She's a very sweet dog. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with your favorite purse.
no, nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's all about music.
It
That's
is.
awesome.
Yes, exactly.
Love that.
Yes, exactly. And the kids love her too. It's and sometimes I have some students who are like, "Can I take a little break, a little dolce break?" I'm like,
Oh.
"Sure, let's go ahead." Like after they've been working really hard and they need a little brain break, and I'm like all for that. So it's really fun.
So have some of your past students gone on to be music teachers or
Yes.
have that in their
Oh,
adult
definitely.
career?
Definitely. In fact, I have 3 for sure that I can think of who are, some kind of a music teacher or going to be a music teacher. I have one that's almost done with her college years, but yeah. So they're even like one I think is down in New Mexico, one is in Longmont, and the other one is going to be graduating soon from CSU with her music degree. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Wow.
I love it.
Look at those little ripples you're creating out
I
there.
know.
That's so
Yes, I love it too. It's amazing. So.
Well, I think music teachers have a really big impact on kids.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, my music teacher too. Like, I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He was strict, but I got to
Yeah.
the point where I respected him.
You respect that,
like,
yeah.
For a moment there, I was a little bit scared of him, but
Yes.
then you get to the point
Oh
where
my God.
and I don't assume that the kids are ever scared of you because
Oh
yeah, there's probably no scary moments in the beginning, but
Oh yeah, no, not usually.
Yeah.
No. Interestingly enough, like what you said about the impact, I have one of them, the one that the student I'm thinking about who is a middle school choir teacher now. She came to me initially as like maybe a 3rd grader, maybe. And I didn't know it at the time, but until later on when she graduated, and I, she spent all that time with me up till graduation. Her mom told me, yeah, when we took her to lessons at first with you, she just wasn't doing that great in school, and she just wasn't that great of a, didn't have a lot to be inspired by. But then that whole part of her life lit up the rest of her life when she did piano, then she did voice with me, and she's just such a vibrant person, and it really helped her in school to have something that really meant a lot to her. So with
that.
music, yeah.
So can you give some advice in regards kind of to that is where I want to go is, you know, if someone has a kid who's struggling and they think that piano might be a good avenue, and they don't have a piano, like
what do I recommend in that scenario? Well, first off, if they want to take, especially like their first 6 weeks, they can take my 6-week piano journey. They can come and do those first 6 weeks and not really have to think about having a piano at home if they don't want to do that. But if they want to, and when the time is right, I really work with families to make sure that they don't feel pressured into like, I have to have all this stuff together. But, you know, when the timing's right, I help them figure out what to get. And they can even just get a very simple, small piano for, you know, I could probably figure out on Amazon, you can get $100, $150, get a simple piano at first. And as they grow, they can, you know,
just to really get to know the keys and stuff. So
so they don't have to.
Doesn't have to be a piano.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm fine with that.
And Brinley does it on a
an electric keyboard. Too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We made sure to get one with enough keys.
Yes, get enough keys.
We learned about that.
Have a MIDI connection, and that's really important for what I do. And it's all very doable and all very accessible at this point. And so
it is,
And then as the kids grow, it is nice for them to be able to graduate to maybe a nicer quality instrument. And so that's something to just kind of keep in mind as you go. You know, like, the more you like the sound of your piano, the more you're going to want to play it. So, yeah.
Love that.
Well, so you give families, you know, the time to kind of evolve with their
piano
journey.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Because, you know, it is an expense.
It is an expense, yeah. And you don't want to, like, put a bunch of money into something and then maybe it's not really the thing that they're going to be excited about. Well, you know, you don't want to have to do that. So my brother he's an older brother. He started learning like 3 summers ago. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because he started out with one of these kind of studio pianos that I have here. And he grew into it so much, he ended up buying a baby grand.
Oh, wow.
And then I said, you need to get a nicer digital piano because I think you would play it more if because he liked the baby grand so much. Maybe if you up that, then you're going to end up really liking that. So anyway, so it's something that people can gradually go in as far as upping what instrument they have, and it's not necessary, but you know, it is helpful. So.
Can you tune a piano?
No, I cannot tune.
You cannot.
No,
and
you
no, just because you see a lot of them on Marketplace that are free. Like if you can come pick my piano up, you know.
Right. Well,
but
tuners,
most of those have to be tuned.
Yeah, a lot of those have to be tuned. Yeah, probably. And you know, there is something to be said about an acoustic piano. It's just a beautiful thing. You know, there's a certain different resonance because it's actually a physical strings inside of there. But yeah. So anyway, we can keep the piano tuners going with all those.
But if that was something somebody, you know,
decided they were,
you could connect them with someone.
Oh,
local.
definitely,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, yeah.
Should we do some rapid fire questions?
I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite local event?
Oh my gosh. Probably, even though I haven't really done it, the hot air balloon one. I really like that. And I also see a bunch of them here.
Oh, you're in a great location.
I see them without going to the event, but yeah.
That's the best, because then if they cancel it, you're like, oh, I'm still at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a book reader or a podcast listener?
Probably these days podcasts.
Fair enough. Do you have a favorite podcast?
Well, I really like listening to all the scenarios that come on the Ramsey show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just think that it's just real, and it's also a very inspiring show where they really want to inspire, and that's super important to me.
Yes.
Inspiration is my life. And growth and wanting to grow more. So those are the types of things I enjoy.
Perfect. Do you have a favorite local restaurant?
I do like Peppers and Gabe's, since it's just down the street.
I know. I'm so glad.
And then of course, and then Miko is not necessarily a restaurant, but you know, any of those are really nice to be able to go to.
Yes, for sure. We've got a great downtown now.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Colorado hike?
Ooh. One of my new favorites is, I think it's called Diamond Lake, and it's up on 4th of July trailhead, and it's past, like, you go past El Dorado, so I've been liking that.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do a fall trip to see the fall leaves in Colorado?
Ooh. I kind of just do like the peak to peak highway for sure, like at least that.
Yeah.
But I don't have like a go-to fall trip, but I have a go-to summer trip, which is Silverton. I go to Silverton
nice.
during wildflower season.
Oh.
Which is when?
Kind of like mid to late July is really good time to go.
That's
Yeah.
good to know. I need to add that to the bucket list.
I can't stop going there every summer. It's just like a pilgrimage.
That's awesome. Oh, I love that. That's really
It's
cool.
funny that it's so late in the year that it's like,
Well, it's high country.
yeah.
Oh,
You know
that
what I'm
makes sense.
saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's just beautiful. Like, so pretty much July, you're gonna see a lot of nice wildflower action up there.
Oh,
So,
very
That's
cool.
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna add that to the bucket list.
Yep.
Well, Miss Karen, thank you very much for opening your home and letting us come. I think we're going to get a little song from you.
Yeah, I can do
All
that.
right. Well, stay tuned to listen to Miss Karen for a minute. And in the meantime, if you are loving where you live, we hope you are loving where you live. And if you have any littles that are in need or bigs, give Miss Karen a call. She would love to help.
Yep, I would love it.
Awesome. Thank
Bye
you so
for now.
much. Bye.